Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with my Bargain Bead Box make for January 2025. You may be asking, well, what happened to December 2024, Priscilla? And that's a great question. It's an excellent question, even. The answer is that every time I try to make something with my December box, I get upset. And then I go, this is awful. And I put it all away. And I have not been able to get myself past that point. And I think I might be a little too in love with the beads in that box. So I might take it over to Patreon and just maybe do like a live and let them bully me into making something with it. Or something. I just have to like rip the band-aid off. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna handle it, honestly. I only say Patreon because I told them I was gonna do a live, and I haven't an idea for what I'm gonna do for my lives there yet, so I may do that there. I'm not really sure. But I had a lot of inspiration when it came to this month's box, and so I decided to, instead of letting December loom over me like the imposing shadow that it was, I would move along, so to speak, and just sort of focus on what I could make from this month's box. And I might actually do another one of these because I have a lot of ideas for the stuff that came in this month's box. And I ended up deciding that I wanted to make something because this box was obviously a Valentine's Day box, but it was also like very loving, and it has, you know, like rose quartz elements and rhodonite elements. Everything is very pink, but also with like the coppers, there's like a lot of undertone of reds and stuff. So very, very Valentine's, but also very romantic. And some of those little like medallions and stuff were giving me like Grecian influences. So I decided, since I don't particularly, as a single, celebrate Valentine's a lot in a lot of ways, I would not focus on making Valentine's Day jewelry, but would focus on making goddess jewelry, which I might make a series, because this, if you have not yet guessed, is going to be my Aphrodite necklace. An earring set. I made two. I made the earrings as well. So yeah, I decided I wanted to make something Aphrodite inspired, something that when I looked at it, I would be like, that's definitely an Aphrodite. Like, that's something she would wear. That's something that gives that energy, that vibe. So this is what I came up with. I decided I was going to save these medallions to do like an Alice in Wonderland thing because they have heart shapes on them. So I was like, oh, they're going to be perfect for like a Queen of Hearts thing. But yeah, then I got the call to use them for this instead. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using one of them instead. And so I am using some chain, and I made some links to put some little dangly bits at the end of the chain, and then made a really simple link with the rose quartz bead to attach it to the rest of the necklace so that it would have a nice little drop from it. It's a very dramatic necklace. It's probably longer than any necklace I've made so far. I am keeping this one. It's going into my stash. I actually absolutely love it. And if you don't know, I am a witch. So I actually have an Aphrodite altar in my bathroom that I look at a lot and work with a lot. So yeah, this is going to go over there, and then I will wear it when I choose to be in that mode. So yeah, I'm just really excited with this. I really love how this came out, you guys. It's like pink without being super pink. I did choose like the pinkest little rhodonite pieces I could find because they went from like being a very deep, almost magenta color to a very light, like sort of dusty rose color, which is the name of the box. But also there were some like tan pieces and some more like off-white type pieces. We got a little good mix of like rhodonite in the box, so I chose to go with the pinkest pieces I could find. So that's where like the pop of pink is coming from. But I think because it's sort of a muted pink tone, it works really well with the metal accents, but it also makes the rose quartz look a lot pinker than it is. So this is a natural rose quartz. Usually, if you see a very, very pink, like a very vibrant pink rose quartz, it's either gemstone quality or it's been dyed or heated. And more often than not, it's been heated. You can kind of tell when rose quartz has been dyed. It looks like it's been dyed. I don't know how to describe it to you. It looks injected a little bit, like they were sort of squeezing in pigment where they could. Typically they heat up crystals to make them look a deeper shade, and it's really common among quartz crystals, especially like citrine, rose quartz, amethyst. Those are all types of quartz crystals that they that you would typically see heated up. So the palest pink color that we're seeing here is actually a very natural color for rose quartz. And then, like I said, occasionally it does come in a very deep pink color. That's a gemstone quality color, and even then it's still lighter than the heat treated ones that you would get. And I don't know why this turned into a lesson on gemstones, but here we are. At any rate, what I wanted to say was using the darker color pinks of rhodonite made the pink in the rose quartz really pop out. So I really, really like that. And then I also used the peachy pink rondelles that came in the vintage crystal bead mix. So there was like purples and golds in that one, but they had a bunch of peach tones that I think worked really well with this and added to like the soft romantic feel that I was sort of going for overall. And then annoyingly, I thought I didn't have any of copper clamshell beads that I used to like finish off the ends of each of my strings. I found them afterwards and it's already strung. I'm not restringing it, but I ended up using bronze, and I don't think you can really tell unless you were over analytical like myself and staring at it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this piece came out. You guys are going to see it at the end. I need to come up with a better way to show off these pieces. I also need to work on my jewelry photography. I have been getting tips from my friend who's a photographer, so maybe my next round of jewelry photography will not be so rough. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with better ways to show you guys this, because my filming setup is for crafting and not for showcasing, and I don't have like a spot to showcase the jewelries. But this is a really dramatic, really long piece, and I really love it. And then the earrings, I just kept them really simple and used some of the same elements that I used on the necklace. And then I used those big rhodonite drops and a really big loop on my jump ring. I used probably bigger than I needed to use to attach it, but I wanted it to have like a lot of free-flowing movement because I like jewelry that moves. I don't particularly enjoy when my jewelry is stationary. I like it to be moving. I like it to be noisy. I like big, chunky jewelry. So this was perfect for me. And yeah, I love how they came out. I think the earrings also in their rounded nature sort of add to that romantic soft feel that I was going for, to sort of pull in that Aphrodite essence. They're not super flashy or anything like that, but they're really subtly pretty, and I like that. I like that they dangle. I like how they look. I really just like how everything came out, honestly. That's all I could keep saying about this, is that I really enjoyed making this. I had a lot of fun flexing my brains and my muscles. I got to use those medallions in like a nice little sort of accenty way that sort of give off more of those Grecian vibes I was going for. And yeah, like I said, I don't have a good way to show you this, so this is the best I've got. So hopefully you can kind of get an idea of how long this necklace is, how dramatic it is, see the way that the earrings hang. I will work on getting a better way to showcase this, because I absolutely do intend to do more jewelry on this channel. So ta-da! It's really pretty. I'm really happy with these, and I can't wait to make the next thing, because like I said, I have a bunch of ideas. So you'll probably see another one from this box at least before we move on to the next box. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. Happy crafting. I appreciate your faces, and until next time, bye.